this shit except on fucking main slime. Hanging up the rim like it's fucking game time. Dogging on this rhythm cause this motherfucker ain't mine.
Look, I threw it 30 in the Celtic, it got hang time. Hang time, so hunting around the way to try and blame mine. You know I'm really giving
You're tuned in to Pretty Like Money.
What's happening?
Hello. How y'all doing?
We're with someone different today.
Yeah, we in a different place. This is a different spot.
You in the embassy.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And we're sitting with...
Who you is?
Get Rich or Star Smash on Instagram. And whatever else.
Yeah.
What's happening? Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate y'all for letting me on the show.
No, you the first guest of the new year, so this is like big.
Oh, I feel good.
Yes.
The first one on the show for the year.
Welcome to Pretty Like Money. I hope you're redy because it's going to go different ways, you know? So I know you tuned in and I know you kind of know what to expect. So yeah, just as long as you're ready.
Let the show begin.
Okay,
All right.
So we did definitely start on Black People Time today. You know, we were definitely kind of like all over the place, but I'm glad that we made it. And I just want to introduce our guests, and I just want you to let them know who you are, how you come in, what are you into, and yeah.
Who is Smash?
All right, so I'm Smash. I'm one of the stylists, one of the designers from Hartford, Connecticut. I've been trying to implement that word, stylist, designer.
Because you are that.
Yeah, I've been trying to implement that more, utilizing that word a little more instead of I own the brand, Get Rich or Star.
Because if they don't know anything about you, you want to let them know kind of like every angle.
Yeah, just about. But yeah, so I got the Get Rich or Star Embassy at 399 Ledger Street, Hartford, Connecticut, Suite 4N. I've been doing this for 3 years. My clothing line, I've actually been doing this since 2015. Free my boy Shirley, he's locked up right now. He's
shout out to Shirley.
He's
Free
also
Shirley.
a designer, stylist with the Get Rich or Star brand. Yeah, so I've been doing this for going on 9 years, going on 10 years actually. And this to me just been like a roller coaster of up and downs, trying to figure it out, being self-independent with branding and everything that there is that comes with stylist.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So how did you guys like begin the brand? Like how did you come to the idea that this is what you wanted to do?
So I want to say maybe in high school I've always had the thought to basically start my own clothing line.
Okay.
But as I got a little older, I think right after I graduated high school, I ended up basically figuring out how to get a few resources and like making money at the time. I was able to come together with my boy Shirley and basically talk about starting to build a clothing line, coming up with a name. It was kind of hard coming up with a name for like a month or two, and then we finally came up with the name Get Rich or Starve. And we piece by piece, from going to City Hall to get the LLC, then going to the state to get the EIN number.
All the steps.
That was a lot of process. Then learning to get a graphic designer. It was a lot of steps basically that was taken into play to get the name and having people know that you actually have a brand or something going on. It definitely was a lot of steps, but it was like one day at a time.
I kind of want to hear a little bit about the steps that you did take. Like what were give us some insight on what that looked like.
Steps like what, for example?
Like promoting your brand, like letting people know what you're doing, like exposing your brand, like marketing.
All right, so I'll tell you about one time I went to Utah. This was when I went to Utah and Los Angeles when I did a Los Angeles drop. That was one of the first drops I did, coming back after like 2 years of not releasing anything, by myself. I ended up going to Utah and Los Angeles. My boy out there is a photographer, so he ended up, shout out to Ross, he ended up basically letting me stay at his crib. When I stood at his crib, he basically, knew that I had a release going. He basically helped me, branch off to a few people in Utah that was actually buying clothes from, people that was into, like, local artists, like, or local stylists. He was helping me basically branch out there. And then also I went to Los Angeles. I did where the Hollywood sign is. We went over there as well, and me, my brother, and my boy Flex, we went over there, and we was basically like, modeling for the brand. And that was like, it was a lot of steps as far as planning, taking the time to actually go market in a different state. I ended up selling a few pieces in Los Angeles. I actually had one good client who still today, like, her and her son be like, follow me on Instagram. And they pay attention. She actually owns Soul Food Annie's. I think that's the spot.
It sounds very familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the best soul food basically on, I forgot the name of the street. I don't want to be wrong, but it was definitely Soul Food Annie's. Her and her son basically, still follow me on Instagram, and they just tap in on different drops and stuff. I didn't say it in the beginning, but I actually gave her and one of her employees a sweater because Gleechy put me on, and he basically told me like, yo, if there's any spot you about to go to, I'm gonna put you on to this spot, and you could go here to get some good soul food. So when I went there, I'll just like, I feel like sometimes you give a little to get more. So I gave her and one of her employees a sweater, and she probably done like bought maybe like 6 or 7 pieces, between more than I gave her. She spent with me, but at the same time it was like, I built a relationship with her, like, for years to come, because her and her son still, be in contact with me, and they check in on me. So it'd be like,
building relationships.
Sometimes that's what I feel like. When I build certain relationships with people, they benefit me in the long run, because I'm actually
absolutely
as far as branding, you know what I'm saying, I'm always making sure I might give a piece here, or give a few pieces here to certain people.
Pause. What the fuck is that?
You hear it?
Do you have an AC on? Like, does it start randomly?
It turned on myself.
Baby, yeah, these mics is on 1,000.
He turned it off.
We appreciate
the
you.
best.
What's his name?
Ant.
Shout out to Ant. Shout out to Ant. Ant in the cut.
Okay.
He's on deck.
So, I have a question regarding your logo. What made you pick the teddy bear?
Alright, so the teddy bear, we was just, so originally we had a eagle, and the eagle didn't fit for some reason. I don't know. It was a cartoon-ish eagle.
What did it? Did it remind you of something else, or like what about it didn't fit?
No, we just
with the eagle.
Yeah, that's what we had at first, and then we was just like, that shit look.
It was giving bird gang.
Like,
it was giving Dipset?
I wouldn't even say it was, because we had made 2 different logos as far as the outfits. Long story short, one eagle basically had a lot of, like, rich in the spirit. Like, he had Cartier.
Okay, he was fly. He was fly.
It's kind of fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one where he had holes in his shirt, where he was like, starving, like, beat up, like, going through it.
Okay.
So that was basically the first logos that we had, but we never put it out because we just was plotting, like, should we use this? Should we? Nah, we didn't want to use it. But the name we could use, the Get Rich or Starve.
Okay.
So then we ended up coming up with another logo where it had a G, a R, a O at the bottom, and an S, and then it had It was like animated.
Okay.
So with a money fist, and it was just like that was straight, to do blank T-shirts.
Yeah.
So we started with those. That came about, and then we did that for maybe like a month, and then we was like, we need something else. And we ended up finding this dude named Tyshawn, if I'm not mistaken. Tyshawn Creates. He ended up doing the graphics on the bikes. But we ended up going with him, and he was just basically, we was telling him we wanted to do a beer, but a beer with money. So he ended up sending this to us, like, as he was making it, and he was like, yeah, that's the one. We're gonna go with that.
And it looks so good.
Yeah, so we ended up rocking out that one. Then we put those on like some polo t-shirts and polo tees, and there was something else we put them, or regular shirts, like regular long sleeve shirts, and everybody was loving it at first.
They responded better to that.
Good feedback.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we just rocked out with the bear since.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been it.
I like it.
It's been it. Love it. So we are in the embassy, and I wanted to talk about what this entails. Like, what do you do with this embassy? It's so cute in here.
All right, so in the embassy, right now, I've been learning to utilize the square footage in here.
As you should.
With me doing that, I basically, started last year. I was doing $250 for the day. Basically, from 10 to 10, you basically get 10 chairs, 40 chairs, 10 tables. There's enough space in here, for you to have, like small private gatherings. Little.
You had a few.
Events.
What was it? You just had.
So we had a birthday event. We had it was for a 5-year or 6-year-old. Rest in peace, though. She passed away. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
So they still had a little gathering for her. And recently, before that, we had a pop-up. Well, we just had a pop-up shop yesterday. Then there was another pop-up, right? Was it a pop-up shop before that? There was another pop-up shop before that. Whose was that? Who?
Paint and sip.
I was gonna say you had a paint and sip. Yeah, that's what I want.
I like that.
My fault.
I was gonna mention the paint and sip.
I like that.
I saw the pictures. They look really nice. So it looked like a good time.
It's basically whatever you got going on. We last year we had a couple bingo nights that we had over here. My boy won a TV. Took a TV home.
Oh damn!
Can I bring it back? Because I want to
come to the bingo.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Bingo.
So it was a couple people that make their own little,
whatever you want it to be.
But it's a vibe.
Period.
Adult friendly in here.
So the atmosphere is. I love the vibe. Is chill.
It's like biker gang. Like it's sporty. It's
to the audience. They can't see like behind, but like
we'll show
on
pictures.
The wall. He has like people. I don't want to say
from
people,
the
like
area.
All brands. There we go. All brands from Hartford. Ain't everybody because we ain't one either. But all brands
not
from Hartford.
Everybody, but this was when this was taken into effect, and the people that was following at the time.
Okay.
So I'm not holding you guys out.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful. It's beautiful here.
We still missing a lot more names.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just I love it though. I love the creativity.
Wait, hold up. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Massey 860. When you find him, get him to me.
Oh.
And not in a bad manner, but he still got a job to finish.
Smoke, we with the smoke. Like,
make sure y'all tag home. Tell him he got a job to finish. Massey 860. He on the wall over there in the back.
Period.
You can't see it, but you push that box, you'll see it.
Okay, now we gonna plug him in.
We'll tag him and all that.
We still got a job to finish over here.
Yes. We back. We had a little intermission real quick. We here.
Yeah.
Still here with Smash. Why they call you Smash?
Honestly, they used to call me and my brother the Smash Brothers because we used to be fighting a lot.
That's not what I thought he was going to say.
What were you? Oh, right. I thought that too. Mine in the gutter. Yeah, that happens. That happens to us. Yeah.
I say y'all Smash.
On that note, might as well.
We was talking about how you're so giving, and you're actually very patient.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, so I forgot where I left off. We was.
You say you saw how your uncle was just doing it.
Oh yeah, my uncle. He was basically holding the family together. He was always making sure, like, you know, even if some of our family members wasn't, you know, together or around for each other, he always made sure that the kids was around, so, you know, we didn't miss out on spending that family time or extended family time, if that's what you wanted to call it, you know, whatever
That's very
it is.
important.
Yeah, that was definitely a lot to see him do. And just making sure, you know, anybody that, even if they needed, you know, a meal to eat, you know, somewhere to stay for the night, you know, he was, you know, always making sure, like, you know, everybody else had somewhere to stay, or
Shout out
somebody
to
else
people
had
like that in
somewhere to
the
eat.
family. Yeah, shout out to people that do that like make sure that family is taken care of, and, you know, just go out their way to make sure they do everything they can for their family.
That's honorable.
Yeah, nah,
Very
it's definitely honorable.
That's good.
I always liked that though, because I at certain times, you know, I should remember, like, you know, if it wasn't for him, you know, I wouldn't have seen certain, like, of my cousins, or, you know, certain family members just going, you know, being around or going to certain family
He's the
members'
one
houses.
that put y'all together.
Yeah, he always made sure that. So that was a big one for me. So I kind of, you know, thought it was my way of giving back. You know, as I got older, I had to make sure certain people had, or, you know, didn't have. You know, we put them in position to have something and things like that.
He sounds like a very influential person to who you are, and, like, you know, how you become where you are today. So
Yeah, no,
that's
I
good that
definitely
you had a
appreciate
good,
him for that. 'Cause
a good, like, example of an honorable man. A lot of people don't have that.
yeah, I was on the corner with him selling CDs and DVDs. You know, so
Period. Get it how you live.
All right.
1 for 5, 3 for 10,
Oh, that
7
one.
for the dub.
Oh, okay.
Pay like money.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know, those was good times.
Okay, we talked about your clothing line and how it started. Where you at now? Where do you see your clothing line in, like, the next 5 years?
Hopefully within the next 4. Not hopefully, it will be. But for the next 5
Speaking
years,
into existence.
I'm seeing. You know, I'm not so accessible to the streets, basically, as far as streetwear giving and streetwear doing. I want to basically bring it to the point where I'm, like, you know, just doing a lot of my doing a lot of my clothing sales through online, and, you know, less maybe through the stores, or, you know, 'cause, I don't see myself being in front of, you know, the retail.
Really?
Yeah,
You want to play the back.
Yeah,
He's trying to play the back.
Why?
I definitely, I understand
I did that
it.
enough. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
want
did
to
that
just
enough,
play the
and
back.
I want to try to change the face, as far as not being so accessible to, you know, my customers.
Is there a particular reason for that?
Because I'm a giving person.
Oh,
It takes a toll. Yes.
Ooh.
And it takes a toll on me as well. So
absolutely.
sometimes I you know, sometimes just sit back and realize, like, if I'm too accessible to people, I'm looking at everybody's problem. What's going on around me. So,
are you an empath?
Huh?
Are you an empath? Do you know what that is?
What you mean?
Go ahead and explain it.
So empath is like, well, you know, I've been drinking and smoking and stuff.
I'm an empath.
When you feel, because there's,
Like, you feel the emotion of other people.
you like carry it.
It
You kind of carry
smacks
it.
you, like,
Yeah.
and then you want to, like, help them.
Yeah.
or
You gotta
whatever.
create boundaries. Is there?
It's not that easy, though.
Yeah.
I know, but so okay. So being on the topic, like, do you advocate for therapy? Do you take therapy? Are you against it?
I've done a few therapy sessions with Splash.
Okay, shout out to Splash.
That's my man.
I also done, well, like, he did a program for, like, a little class, a couple weeks. I think it was like 7 weeks or something like that. I did it with him in East Hartford at the Closet Space last year. And then what else I was about to say about therapy?
You've done a few classes.
I'm going to, I think it's June 29th, the one he's having.
You going
in
to the
Atlanta.
retreat?
Yeah, to the retreat.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm also going to that.
Nice.
So I'm participating.
Okay. We love to see it. I mean, if you've watched the show before, we definitely advocate for therapy. Everybody has their own ways of dealing with things, but
because we definitely fucked up.
Yeah, like especially it's a lot of people that don't, go to the doctors. They don't know, like, we're diagnosed. We know, the situation. There's some people that don't know what's going on and they don't know how to deal with it. They kind of just keep it tucked. And like we talked about in last night's episode, when you keep a problem just sitting there, you don't deal with it and you don't heal, it just kind of comes back around like a Ferris wheel and it comes back around.
It's
and
the emotions.
affects you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So it's like you have to find a way to just release that because you're going to end up carrying it.
Yeah, I didn't understand it when I was younger, but as I got a little older, maybe like mid-20s, I started understanding it a little more. Like, just, having Splash, talk about it a little more. I never really
kind of open your mind.
Yeah.
There's some people that are just like, they're just against it. Like they're so stuck in their ways that they just think like it's taboo and it's like, oh, I don't need nobody to help. I don't need. It's not like you.
I used to be against it a little bit.
But like, why? What were your thoughts? Like, why were you against it?
I don't think I really knew anything. I just was being,
Ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, why is that the go-to? Is it just because it's like it's unheard of and it's like it's weird? Like, is it like?
That I never really heard people talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so,
Did you think just because in the past?
I thought it was a form of like
Cop out.
Yeah, or like you got problems like.
See, a lot of people think of it like that.
Problems that you going through, that's mentally,
Yeah.
But like I said, as I got older, I started, all right, now
You
I
understood
understand.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't understand exactly the definition of what they meant by it because. You're so used to people being, oh, that dude crazy. Or,
Yeah. Especially in our community, it's like, that nigga wild.
So,
that's why I said taboo.
Yeah, never
like
understood it. But as I got older, I understood it a little more.
I love that for you. I love that for you. Good for you.
Yeah, it's very important to get in touch with mental health and to, get your education up and know what's going on because then you don't really know how to move forward.
You have to protect your mental health.
You have to.
I've been in therapy for like 13 years, so
Yeah, now we in the game.
How do y'all like it?
I mean, different people, like there's some people that you might go to therapy. It's not all just like, oh, therapy, it helps me and everything is great. You might have a person that you like your therapist and you don't connect with them and you feel judged and you feel weird and you feel like, why the fuck am I saying this? And like the feedback is not it and it just whatever. Some people take that and they're like, oh, I'm never gonna get therapy again, it's dumb. Everybody's different. There's a million people in the world. So if you had a bad therapist, that doesn't mean that is all the therapists are bad. So it's like sometimes you have to just open up your mind. I'm glad that you were able to do that and not just go with your ignorance and be like, oh yeah, that's there's some people that do that and it's like, I mean, to each his own, but it's like that's very ignorant and you won't be able to understand a lot of things if you don't understand that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's such a big part of life is your mental health.
I love therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy's
only God knows where I would be if I ain't get my shit together.
I'm also ready to go to the retreat. I want to, see what this
When is it?
It's the 29th, if I'm not mistaken.
When I seen
Got your
27th to the 29th.
got your back packed.
when I saw the flyer, I was like, oh, this is big.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Okay.
And if you gonna do it, why I feel comfortable doing it with my boy. Like
Okay,
that
period.
my boy got his own
It's a great
therapy,
opportunity.
retreat.
He got his degree and shit. I'm glad that he's promoting that. He's making space for people to, heal or talk about their stuff or whatever. So, shout out to Splash. Do you think that Connecticut operates off popularity more than they do?
I ain't gonna lie. So I mean,
talk about it.
Like I ain't gonna lie. Like
Okay.
when we speak about that, it is a thing, and then it's not a thing because without people putting in half of the footwork that they put in, they wouldn't be able to have that representation of value. Just they're X, Y, and Z. They I don't know. Like so when you say that again.
Microwave niggas, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There's a lot of microwave niggas
There's a-
outside.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
it depends. Like, so
You got
as
something
a-
to say? Cause we could tap you in. It's not a problem.
No,
you want
I,
pretty like money.
I want Smash to say what you really want to say because I feel like you dancing around it.
Nah, I mean it's hard though because, like again, popularity is a big thing in Connecticut
Yes,
as far
it
as who is who and where they at. But you know, certain people didn't put in enough work ethic to be considered, you know, popular. Or,
Okay, so you saying it's motherfuckers
clean
out
it up,
here?
clean it up.
Yeah, like so. Let's because we, you know, what I'm saying that's a big paragraph. You saying it's motherfuckers that haven't put in the footwork. That's just like basically just getting clout because they're popular.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right then. So say it with your chest. You know, you're on pretty like money. Act like you know. Thank you.
But versus you put in the work because I seen you got Hustler of the Year. Hustler
Yeah.
of the Year on the boats. I seen it.
We love to
We
see
see
it.
you outside.
Yeah,
He trying to be humble.
Yeah, just a little bit. Come on.
It's nothing wrong with being humble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I do this shit.
you
Like I
feel
do
me?
this.
I
That's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I put in the pain.
All right. All
You
right.
feel me?
Say that,
I put in the pain.
Okay.
And, you know, with that being said, it just be like, I feel like people give me too much credit for that, and it's not enough work being put in behind the people giving me the credit.
What you mean?
Elaborate.
Yeah, please.
So people put me on this pedestal, you know, like, yeah, like, you know, like you said, Hustler of the Year, that's cool, but Hustler of the Year to me is like, you know, some people looked at it and I've seen some of the comments or certain people put like, you know, like, you know, certain person should have been Hustler of the Year when it's like,
you know the haters are gonna
you know,
try to
you feel
say
me?
something.
Like, you know, they like, yeah, this is
Something.
certain people like, you know, X, Y, and Z should have won, you know, Hustler of the Year when, you know, because of the amount of money that they made. When this is not an indictment paper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this ain't an indictment paper. You feel me? So,
You feel me?
I don't put myself on that pedestal if certain people thought like, you know, that's what I was claiming, or, you know, Hustler of the Year. But when they put Hustler of the Year out, 2 times put that out, that wasn't for Hustler of the Year of no street
Right.
work.
My
Right.
thing is, it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
obviously if you've got credits, it's because you deserved it.
Yeah,
So
nah,
if
that's a
anybody
fact.
has anything to say contrary, it's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, it speaks for itself.
Nah, that's a fact. But, you know, I just had to throw that out there because, you know,
Period.
some people, you know, when, you know, you said the Hustler of the Year, you know, certain people took that term into other things that's not in
fuck them.
with the Hustler of the Year definition of what, you know, the award was given out for.
Right.
You know?
I don't like the hatering.
I didn't even think of no street shit. I automatically thought like this man was hustling his ass
Out there
off for his
getting it.
brand.
That's
I
what,
seen
but
it.
that's what hustle means. Like out there getting it, out there doing what you need to do, out
Yeah.
there putting yourself out there. Like you know, being consistent, being determined. That's what a hustler is. So it's like, what do we?
They thought it was some street shit.
Yeah, they thought it was, that's what it was.
Well,
Like,
think again. We're doing business shit. We're standing on business. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways, I want to switch. You know, I mean, we're in pretty like money. Okay.
We can't skip.
okay.
We can't
okay.
skip.
All right.
So if on your page there is a young man that you, I don't want to say mentor, but there's a young man that you're connected with that I'm not sure what his medical issue is, but
oh, you talking about AJ?
Okay.
Shout out to my boy AJ.
hi AJ.
Yeah, that's my guy right there.
How can you talk about how you got with AJ?
Okay, so I got with AJ maybe a year. I want to say it was like almost a year and a couple months ago. I was on Instagram and I seen NLE Chopper repost a video of him going to the hospital to meet the kid AJ.
Okay.
And I went back and I looked at the videos that they had posted, there also was another video of the little kid asking, for something for Christmas. On his Christmas list, he was asking to meet Emily Chopper, get a PS5, a couple things he asked for, and Emily Chopper basically in return showed up to the hospital and brought him the gifts that he wanted. So right then and there, I hit up his mom. I seen his Instagram. I hit up the mom and I asked her, could I send AJ some clothes? So I sent AJ I think it was like 4 or 5 outfits I sent him, and I want to say maybe a week after, 2 weeks after I sent him the clothes, he wanted to call. Like, he asked his mom, could he call me and thank me for the clothes. So I ended up, one day I picked up, he called, he's like, yo, I thank you for the clothes, I like them. Right then and there, our relationship began, because he was always calling me on the regular. So anytime he called, I'll pick up. And he had asked me one day, he was like, yo, you want to come visit me, in Dallas, Texas, I believe it was, Dallas, Texas, at the Scottish Rite Hospital. So his mom had told him that I wasn't gonna come, but she ended up surprising him, basically, when I came to go visit him. But we ended up, me and my boy Wes ended up flying out to go see him. And we stayed with him for a couple days. We was in the hospital with him. Went and grabbed him some clothes and stuff from the mall. Was bringing him food and just letting him be a kid. We took him outside. So I built a relationship with him, and I've always been connected with him, because it was like a different feeling when somebody was like, when I seen him actually in the process. He actually he had a scoliosis and a rare heart disease. And they say majority of the kids that got a rare heart disease don't make it past 2 years old. So
and he's how
he's
old?
13.
Wow, God bless him.
He's 13.
God bless
so
him.
to hear him talk, he's he talk.
I watched him live. I watched the live. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He know how to rap too.
Que Dios lo bendiga. He's so cute.
Okay.
He know how to rap. So my boy, not rest in peace, Free West, he basically was supposed to shoot a music video for him, but he didn't get a chance to shoot it. But West come home, West got him a video.
That's on.
So he called all the time, like, yo, bro, what up? West called you yet? Like, nah, I wasn't calling.
Yeah, he's like that, because on the live, he was like, oh,
yeah,
he's
West,
very
bro?
tapped in.
Yeah, West called him a few times though, but I think West about to get transferred to another jail. So
Okay.
yeah.
And that was out of the kindness of your heart. Oh.
Yeah, he still, like I said, he still called me. He just called me the other day after I changed my number. He texted me on Instagram, yo, bro, you changed your number.
You got low. I was like, what's going on?
I had to take a little break.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
I love that. I love that. That's the
set
impact.
a lot of them this year.
Oh.
Yeah.
The way he's at?
I'm gonna set a lot of boundaries this year.
Like what?
You need to, because you said that you're, some people take your kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And, that happens. That's happened to, like, most of us.
It's important to set healthy boundaries. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. No, that's fact.
Necessary.
You have to protect
It's
yourself.
more time for me to think.
That's good. That's good.
And execute what I need to do.
That's good.
But anyways,
let's shift.
Are you ready? Are you? Yeah. Okay.
Let's
So
shift the gears,
thank you.
baby.
You know what I'm saying. Thank you so much. I want to be respectful. I understand we are in relationships, and we want to be
Can we
respectful.
ask? You in a relationship?
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Are you in love?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's blushing. Yes.
What does it feel like?
What do you? I mean,
we asked you if he
he's
was
so
ready.
blushing.
We
Shout
asked
out
if
to
he was
you,
ready.
baby. I want to talk about love languages. Do you know
that's a
about
good
love
question.
languages?
No, speak up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So there's 5 different love languages. Let me try to say all of them. There's physical touch. Self-explanatory. Quality time. Acts of service, like when they do little things for you, little favors. There's Affirmations.
Okay.
You know, that's like reassurance, like when they tell you different things that you need to hear. And the last one is gifts. So like, you know, buying little stuff, and it don't gotta be nothing crazy. But yeah, those are the different 5 love languages. How do you feel you identify, like, what are your love languages? Like, do you need physical touch? You need somebody, you know, how do you express your love?
I think it's, I would say a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but since we're talking about it, what is the main thing that you need? Like the first thing. Like for me, mine's is physical touch, probably. Like if you're with your shorty, I like to be touchy feely on you. I'm on his body.
I would say basically like, you know, you being able to do things, and you know when I need you to do things.
Acts of service.
Yeah, acts of
service. That's literally what it is. Okay, so that's your number one.
Yeah,
do you feel like you have one that's like underneath it?
I'll probably go with affirmations.
Yes. Okay.
It's interesting to hear that from a guy. So you like for her to make you feel like you that nigga? Kind of, sort of?
Yeah. If you not, then you ain't doing your job.
Okay.
Do your job.
I love that.
You know?
Okay.
I love that.
You need me to do mine, then eventually you need to show me, you know, so I can show you.
Like what you want her to do? Like what's she supposed to do? What's she supposed to do? Like how's she gonna make you feel like you that nigga?
So I'm more of a, you know, doing business.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Standing on business.
I kind of go with like this.
You know, because I need somebody to be in that same space as me. If you want me, put it like this: you don't want my assistant to be somebody else.
Let's keep it in the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What you mean by that?
I thought you said you don't want somebody else to be my assistant.
Like you want it to be her.
Yeah.
You don't want
Right.
it to
So
be
let's keep it.
Yeah.
Like, let's keep it close.
Yeah.
Instead of outsiders, you know, let's keep it.
Yeah, because I mean, if you ain't trying to invest into like, you know, the same things that I got going on, then you know it's always gonna be a problem.
You ain't trying to level up. We just, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's like the main thing that you know, that's your focus, and it's like that's a distraction if you're not really on the same time. That's a turn off. Like, you know,
yeah.
We have to
Like
be
we in 2 different lanes.
We have to be mentally on the same type of page. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to get there.
That's what I feel like. I feel like if you ain't understanding of what's going on, it'll always lead to like, you know.
Okay, question. So what if somebody is understanding whatever, but they fall on bad times, some shit happens, whatever, and they're just going through a tough time? Are you the type of person that's gonna work it out? Are you gonna like, you know, try to do everything that you can, or are you like, you know, so many things going on, like it's not?
It all depends, honestly, on, you know, the situation at hand of what's going on. Like, it really depends on what you've done.
Speaking of that,
let's do that.
I don't know if I could ask this, but I mean, like, if I can't, then I'll clip it. But like, have you ever been cheated on? Have you ever cheated?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not of course.
Of course.
So, of course. What is
of course?
Yeah. So, are you saying
have to
every
clean
man
that
cheats?
up.
Yeah,
All right.
please. So you're saying every man cheats, or
You
like
better
what you
not.
said? Of course. You said
Listen,
of course.
You
what
better
I-
not.
What I'm saying is it's happened to everyone, vice versa.
What?
It's never happened to me that I know
Cheated?
of, because I would have been in jail.
You've never been cheated on, or you
I've
never cheated on?
worked. No,
have I ever
I've never. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Because if I did know, then baby, it would be a different story. I would have been on the news. Because
I don't
fatal
know.
attraction is a real thing. So it's like when you play with someone's emotions. That's if you want to do your own shit. That's fine. I'm not a stalker. I will leave you alone.
Yeah, why
I can do my own shit.
Why niggas just
Don't fucking cheat on me, bitch.
be clear?
I'm outside.
Like, why niggas just don't be clear? Was you
Be
clear with
clear?
your shit?
Nah.
Okay, you want to talk? Can you tell us what happened?
I don't like this topic.
What?
I don't like this topic. Like the cheating shit, it doesn't make sense to me. Because my thing is, especially if you have somebody. Okay, go ahead.
I like this topic. This is bogus.
You like this topic?
Go ahead. No, I want him to tell what happened. What made you do it? That's a good question. Don't say you was young and I don't want to hear that.
Nah. But you know, things happen.
Your needs wasn't getting met.
Huh?
Things don't happen.
Your needs wasn't getting met.
Nah, I think things do happen.
Niggas cheat because if I'm in a relationship and say you're my lady,
Okay.
I'm cheating with her.
Okay.
I'm only cheating because she doing what you don't do.
And that's why I get mad. And that's why I get mad because motherfucker, yeah, it's hitting. There's no reason to cheat. There's no reason. That's a shame.
Like what she don't do.
That's a shame. You get everything.
I keep it more general.
Okay.
At the end of the day, we're men. Men at the end of the day.
Stupid as fuck. That sounds stupid as fuck.
I'm so confused.
Okay,
We're
but
men.
alright,
That doesn't make
so
any
women
sense.
perfect and men
so
not.
men have the ability to not
Alright, so
cheat. There's
listen,
some men.
I got a question though.
Go ahead.
Women is perfect and men is not.
I'm never saying women is. I'm not perfect.
You know why we feel the way how we feel about niggas cheating? Because it's too many moving parts. Like,
My girl come in, she can hear this shit.
come on.
You know how many?
Wait, hold on. Let me explain the moving
She can
parts.
hear this shit.
You gotta see the shorty.
Don't sugarcoat me, please.
Okay, see the shorty. You listening? See the shorty. You talk to her. You probably like her. Alright, we gonna slide. Listen to all the parts. You gonna slide. I lay down or whatever the fuck. You gotta put your pants on. You gotta put your dick out.
touching,
You gotta put the condom on. Like it's too many moving parts. Like there
Bitch.
should be a thought that come up. Like I ain't supposed to be doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like I can't do this.
Beat your fuck. I'm outside.
That girls do that y'all don't be self-conscious about and be like, damn, I shouldn't be doing this shit, and y'all do it.
Like what?
Like
Emotional cheating.
Things that
Like posting on
Emotional cheating.
Instagram with your ass out.
yeah, a lot of
Why the fuck is you doing that when you got a man?
Yeah, I didn't do that.
But again,
They
a lot of
do
girls
that.
do that, and there's nothing that guy can say. He can't say nothing.
It's not about that. It's about
'Cause
it
it's
depends on the type of woman.
self-loving.
You don't need that type of nah.
Self-love.
It's okay, so what about self-respect?
No.
Self-love, but so what about self-respect? You could do something. I can wear a sexy
but
dress,
you shouldn't-
fitted,
no,
and
but you
no
should-
skin showing,
no,
and
but-
I'm a bad bitch.
No, but this is the thing. So this is the thing. Is okay for a woman to be out there, you know, flaunting what she got, right? Right?
I didn't say it's
In a
okay.
relationship?
It's just
Yeah, in a relationship or however, relationship
but
or not
how
relationship.
flaunting? How flaunting? What are we talking about?
Flaunting, just you know, like you know,
Is it
showing
like
off
bikini?
your
Is it
guts,
like-
bikini, whatever it is. It
Absolutely
don't matter.
not.
from-
Bikini, no. If you're absolutely not. If you're on vacation, and
Nah,
you're
I'm wearing my
posting-
bikini.
Yeah, if you're on vacation, but like
Of course, but now we got the whole world paying attention to you while I'm right in front of you.
But you knew what it was when you got one.
Yeah.
now we gotta succumb to you posting pictures and other men clicking and liking and fantasizing.
okay,
and forget.
But they fantasize it, but they not gonna fuck.
Yeah, but that's it. But okay, but listen, you see how you just said it's okay for them to fantasize. Like, do you think it's okay for women to fantasize over playing around with a nigga's thoughts?
but how?
Explain that.
Right.
What you mean?
Doing it for attention.
Exactly.
What?
Like
Clicks and likes, that's what it is.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
A lot of shit. I would say a lot of
Girl.
shit
I
is
never
for
posted
social
for
media.
clickbait.
A lot of shit is for social media. I
Yeah,
will
but-
say that. I'm not going to be biased.
Yeah,
A lot of motherfuckers do shit for social media.
but then this is but listen now put it in this perspective.
Okay.
Now you got 1,000 niggas in your DMs, right?
Okay.
I don't believe that you deny all 1,000 because you ain't tell me about all 1,000.
You could look through my DM.
But
No.
It's not even about that. It's about if she did respond.
No,
It's like that with me.
because the girl's favorite thing is, me and my girls got things inside the chat. I don't
Nah,
want
but
to
you
see.
could look at the nigga shit. Fuck it, look at the niggas.
Oh, no,
Don't
I
look at my
didn't-
girl.
I didn't even know
my
that.
girls. That's not your business.
but
Because she could have told me some
but
shit
in
that
the
I don't
group
want
chat,
you to
that's
know.
where the mixy shit is.
No, but oh, but my thing is that
It is.
Exactly.
It is.
Exactly.
It is. It
One of
is.
the girls might slip
is.
up in the group
It
chat.
is.
Be
it
like,
is, but not everyone is like that.
is.
So I'm not.
But we don't know this because there's a lot of things that us as
And
men
that's
have to
valid.
respect.
That's valid.
We have to respect whether you be like, oh no, this is for the sake of me and my peace, and
Yeah.
I have to respect that your piece is you showing off your ass and you doing X, Y,
You
Z.
have to do things with respect. If you're gonna do, like I said, if you're on vacation, of course, like you're not gonna be a fucking nun. Do your shit.
Nah,
Like let's not. Don't
You
turn
want me to
around
be a nun? You
and the
better
ass.
be a nun.
No, don't turn around the ass. Like
You want
if
me
you're on
to be
if you're on
the nun's
vacation,
man.
if you're on vacation, a bikini in the front is fine. Come on now. If you bending over, if you in the
But
back.
I'm with you. But I don't need to be posting your ass.
I just said
Or
don't turn
even-
around.
or
I
even-
just said don't turn
or
around
even
and do
going
your
out
ass.
with your titties showing.
cool. Not your titties.
I don't want to see none of that shit.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Damn, I'm talking about
Okay.
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
The little, the favorite one,
cleavage?
the cleavage one where they push it down.
I mean,
just a
I
little
want
more,
to see
so
examples
I
because
don't want
it's
to see
like
none of
honestly,
that
like
shit.
Okay.
I want to see
Okay.
examples because honestly, like, baby, we can't be OD with it. Like,
I ain't saying you gotta be on, like
I understand
go to
both,
church.
but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Be at church with it. No, just
Be classy with it. Be classy with it.
Have some-
Keep it cute.
You feel me?
Women be wearing that's classy and look good as hell.
Okay.
Fire.
And it's not.
It's how you do it. It's how you do it.
Because now you giving me a different image.
What do you mean?
Oh,
You gotta present this image that you want me to follow by.
so are you saying that what you're gonna treat her less seriously if she's
not
dressed?
less serious, but all right, put it like this: like you gotta walk a suit to tell somebody to respect one.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you can't just all right, so put it like this: like some females might think like all right, a nigga gonna go through something, he gonna fuck up and then he gonna niggas go through shit. So you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, like you might not cater to my feelings the way somebody else would.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
my thing is, what do you do? Like she said, moving parts. So what do you do when you feel like your lady is not catering to your feelings and not, meeting a certain need that you need her to? Are you communicating? Are
You go to
do
another
you just
broad?
give up?
I
Do you
mean,
go to the
what
strip club?
happens?
Like what is the process?
Listen, when you going through shit, you going with what happens. Whatever happens. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not saying it's something that
I am
you're
going to
supposed to
jail.
do, but if you fuck up, like what you like,
don't fucking cheat on me.
Listen.
Bitch. I'm going to jail.
you might be you gonna be in the wrong forever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be what it is. Like at the end of the day, you gonna fuck up, and when you fuck up and you do shit as a woman, a nigga ain't gonna hold you accountable as the same way you gonna hold him accountable.
You think that? I mean, there's different people in the world. There's some niggas that will never be able to take anything.
But again, you gonna all right. So put it like this. So all right, after one nigga fucks up, right? Say you fucking with a nigga right now, and he fuck up. All right, he cheats on you, you catch him. All right, what you gonna do? You gonna jump to the next nigga and then go through the same problem again?
I'm not focused on the next nigga. I'm focused on. I'm gonna fuck him up. Like I'm focused on that. I'm not like I don't want to fuck with a nigga.
Nah, but listen to what I'm saying to you. But what I'm saying to you is, it doesn't matter. Like I'm not here to discredit anybody for what anybody got, but people dealt with several different people in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just deal with one person.
Okay.
Only dealt with one person.
As an overall general look, a lot of females do jump.
But that's my point.
I
You
get
know what I'm
what you're
saying?
saying.
And when
Yes.
it's your time and you say you're done with it, that's
Yeah.
when it's over. 9 times out of 10, it don't be the nigga saying I'm done with you.
No, it don't.
It don't.
It don't.
You understand what
Females
I'm
usually
saying?
like mentally leave before they like physically leave.
Exactly. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
gonna ask real quick. Do you believe in like emotional cheating? Since we talked about cheating,
Yeah, exactly. And that emotional cheating right there, that's like that'll give a nigga a lot of insecurities. You know why? Because your insecurities as a woman is me doing something with somebody, but the me knowing there's 1,000 niggas in your DMs and you ain't telling me about every last one of them, right? You ain't giving me no scenario, no breakdown, no nothing. But you watching them, so you a scout now.
What if she gave you some? What if she gave you
No,
some?
I'm gonna tell you the
Don't
honest
do that.
truth. You know what
There's
I'm
a
talking about. That's why you saying that.
No.
Y'all motherfuckers got the most to say when he's like they got the most when he talk.
You a prospect. Like you could get to choose. All right, let me see. So
You don't
I got
answer that DM.
exactly.
I'm
I'm
not-
saying you're answering the DM.
Right.
Yeah,
That DM.
you seen it exactly. So
Now put it in your pocket.
exactly
So now you have niggas on the sideline.
ready.
Okay, so guess what? All right. So guess what?
236 DMs. You ain't tell your man 236 times about you.
Okay. Guess what?
A girl DM this mine is my lady. A girl DM me and be like, oh, I got a nigga. I'm gonna keep trying. I didn't hit a girl with some shit before as far as like, oh, you gonna marry the nigga? Nah, why? All right, so hit me when you feel me. It'd be real shit like
weird shit.
Yeah,
But
don't get it wrong. Don't get it fucked up. The girl will be mad. It's weird. Get upset, and guess what? Be in her DMs like, damn.
So guess what? Pause. So guess what? All right. I got a question. If there's things that you notice, since you mentioned about the seeing your DM, you didn't mention all these people in your DM. Are you communicating that with her? Like, listen, I kind of feel like, it's been some shit in your DM. Can you kind of talk to me about it?
No,
do
it's
you
not
say,
about.
you
It's
just
not about
chuck
me
it
seeing
and like
it.
you
It's
gonna
about me just
fuck it up?
knowing.
It
don't
what
gotta
do you mean?
happen. That's the thing. It don't have to happen today. It can happen any day. It can happen right now as we speaking.
But what I'm saying is, moral story, when you peep some shit that you don't like, are you mentioning, are you talking about it?
Of course.
All right. So that's all that matters. If you mention it and somebody doesn't, take initiative, then that's where I'm a realistic. Like I'm completely against cheating. I never cheated. From what I know, have been cheated on, and I'm not absolutely never. Facts of life, never. And listen, the way that I turn up, there's no fucking reason. There's no reason why you should. So it's just like, I smoke weed, so I kind of forgot what I was saying because of the commentary.
I wanted to go back to that part because, yes, there will be 1,000 niggas in a DM. Why does that bother you though? Like you see niggas
just
like
me.
you.
It's
She's
a
greasing
guy.
you.
This is what guys know.
What is the issue?
This is what
she's
guys
not responding
know.
back.
Listen, I don't know
I told
this.
you what the issue was. The issue is that you then now have potential niggas that you can then fall back on
Whenever
if something
you're ready.
does, or when
You're
something
ready.
does happen between me and you. We're just saying. I'm not saying that you will do it, but you do have these people in your phone now.
Like as a backup.
Exactly.
And
You got the
now
back-
for a guy, now let's sit.
She
Now let
doesn't
me
have
say this.
control over who.
You would never.
Okay,
unless,
it's what she's posting. All
listen,
right,
unless.
What you post.
All right.
Listen, unless A, B, or C is famous, or somebody got a name, you're not gonna see a niggas with 1,000 DMs.
Bitches don't be in y'all DMs.
What kind?
And if they do, what they say? What they be saying? What they be saying?
Listen,
No, you're married.
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no. Bitches ain't gonna be in the DMs. No, what I'm saying is, the amount. We know, what's out there, what's, who's lit, who's X, Y, and Z, but everybody knows what's up. So, you know what I'm saying?
15,
Huh?
a week, let's say 7 days go by. You get 15 DMs. I
Okay.
get 2.
What's the issue?
What you mean?
Like
What's
we're
the
not,
issue?
listen, we're not going on. Listen. Okay, listen.
30.
Moral of
Not
the
checking
story.
them niggas.
More of the story, the
More
two
the
that's
story.
in my DM,
More the
niggas not
story.
even,
If I'm fucking you.
The more the story is no potential problem.
Okay, listen.
That's the
Listen.
thing. Little treaches.
Y'all gotta know who y'all fucking with.
Buzzards.
Nah, when you
Y'all gotta know how y'all
put it like this. A nigga
come on
ain't,
now.
a nigga ain't going. You not about to hop in no nigga DM and press him, is you?
If
Nah.
I'm single,
I got a question.
I'm not gonna press
Why?
anybody.
Nah.
But if I'm single and I'm feeling him and whatever, I'm gonna say something.
Nah, alright. So you gonna say something, but alright, how it's not that many of you that will.
Okay,
You know why?
and that's
Because
on
y'all
them.
hold yourself to a standard where
That's right.
I'm pretty, I'm this. If somebody want me, they're gonna come get me, right?
Right, and that's fair
So,
because I'm
okay.
like that with a lot of people.
Okay.
So that's why we know what's the difference is when it comes down to getting someone fine, someone in that nature, that category. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said you know what it was when you signed up.
Yeah, but again, signing up don't mean.
Niggas.
Listen, signing up don't.
If the contract is signed, now we're dealing with each other. You
Okay.
should be able to tone it down and have a little bit of respect. I shouldn't be seeing ass flicks, and a lot of that goes on. Not saying you two.
I'm not even saying
Right,
that. That's what I go through. I'm just saying in general, like as
This
women,
is true.
you know.
By themselves.
And you
that's
know
the
what?
thing.
And you know what?
That's
And
the
the
thing.
circles and the
But
circles
they got
back.
a whole nigga, and guess what
Okay.
they saying? They saying, oh, you signed up for it, right?
This is true.
No, listen. Oh, sorry. No, and the thing is, it circles back to mental health and like therapy, because at the end of the day, they're obviously looking for some attention that they feel like they need to maybe feel better about themselves or whatever.
You can't even say that, because when you say
So then
searching for attention, if you got Instagram, you're looking for attention.
If you have Instagram,
Yeah.
just if you have it.
Yeah.
I feel like
So you saying I'm looking for attention?
I am too.
I'm not looking for attention. That's the way of marketing.
You have you're marketing. But
you're not looking for attention. It's labeled differently. Like
I feel like get it. It's promoting, but it's at the same time.
It's not looking for attention. Looking for attention is like you are eager for people to like you're doing things for people to come and look at you like, hey, like a puppet type shit. That's what I think when it comes to looking for the term looking for attention.
This is true.
Is giving
I feel like I'm gonna just say it depends on how you're using it.
This is true.
The term looking for, there's no way I would ever hear someone say, oh yeah, I'm looking for attention, and it sounds like good.
Nah, but
it sounds thirsty.
Listen, when you joined Black Planet, you was looking for attention.
When I was what? When I was what?
Black Planet is crazy. I definitely had one. I ain't gonna hold you.
When I was what?
Black Planet. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
have one of those.
Nah.
Oh yeah, Black Planet, and it was MySpace.
Yeah.
Definitely had MySpace.
Facebook.
All that other shit.
We was young, but you know,
I feel like
we got on it then.
See, but my thing is, I don't know. I guess it's the way you perceive things. So I don't see it was looking for attention. I feel like it was just a fun time. It was everyone had MySpace. I wasn't like looking for attention. I was more like all my people got MySpace. It was lit. It's fun.
Nah, but we was connected to a lot more people. You know what I'm saying? So you know, and I ain't gonna say attention in a bad form, but however is perceived. Like I said, how you define it. You know what I'm saying?
Meeting new people. You can say meeting new people, trying to learn different things. There's different ways to word things. I just feel like looking for attention rubbed me the wrong way.
Get their hair done, get their makeup done, dress.
Yeah, like we wouldn't have so much.
Traps,
like I feel like we wouldn't have so much like we need to present ourselves in a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we be caught up and forgetting, real life.
This is true.
You feel me?
This is true.
That's all about attention.
This is true.
Like I said, I feel like it's you could define it in a good way or a bad way, however it is. Like you know what I'm saying, but if you ain't got no business or nothing, then you shouldn't be on Instagram or you know what I'm saying.
Ooh. If you don't have a business, run it back.
You feel me?
If you don't have a business, you shouldn't be on Instagram. The fuck is you doing?
Nothing,
You're looking for attention.
So you're looking for attention.
Smash, smash.
You know what I'm saying?
It does make sense.
I mean,
especially if you just looking especially if you just because you're an extra looker and you an extra baiter.
What you mean? You extra baiter.
You an extra baiter. You just looking on Instagram for the next
oh my gosh! Like Facebook, honestly, like don't read. Like it's giving reading extra hard into things. Like that's what you doing. 2024. Literally, everybody has Instagram. It's not that deep. It's how you carry yourself, ladies.
You probably want to connect with people. You probably watching a celebrity.
At the end of the day, period.
Music, clothes.
It's about how you carry yourself. If you're in a relationship, it's literally about how you carry yourself. Yeah, like fuck. If you got an Instagram, come on now. Like that's not. It's not a. It's
if your girlfriend says she don't want you to have Instagram no more, you cool with it?
I ain't even gonna lie. Like for some peace, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like for peace, yeah, I wouldn't mind. Like I feel like even being on Instagram, like I don't even know how certain. I know why. Like a lot of relationships don't make it because of Instagram or Facebook. Like you know what I'm saying?
Can't follow each other. I see what you like.
Can't really.
And
follow.
That's all. That right there is like the biggest problem. Oh, she liked your shit. She liked your bro.
She keeps liking your shit. She keeps.
You be liking stuff too?
Nah.
Yeah, like it in your fucking brain.
I learned a long time ago that
don't like it in
you
person.
can't even be seen in all them likes. Like you started.
That's what I'm saying. It looks good, and then be like,
first nigga right there.
Right, your nigga 1,000 others. Your nigga 50 others. Like why does it?
I don't be tripping off that shit though.
Yeah, but then it's my thing too. You can't say nothing when you out here liking shit. You might.
All right, you can't
like everything, but we don't know that. I'm not paying attention. I'm not going through this nigga likes.
I don't
like.
I wouldn't know.
You like this picture? Like, really think about that.
I wouldn't know.
Would it piss you off?
I mean, yeah, it probably would.
So you're jealous?
Because you would be jealous about me.
Facts, but no, are you on normal?
Hell yeah.
You're jealous?
Like, why would I not be? Like, why would I want somebody, you know,
That's
observing
not
or liking my
That's
shit?
not bitch.
You want like, and that's a tough one though.
It's
You know
like,
what I'm
look
saying?
at
'Cause you
my
can't
whole
win.
bag. Yeah, you see
can't
how
win.
yeah.
You gotta,
But I
you know,
feel like
respect it because that's the
when
game.
slap her ass in
You
public,
can't fuck
kiss her.
That's my bra. You see how
Yeah.
yeah. You can't
That's
fuck
me.
her. Right? No.
Well,
What?
I'm ready.
That's how I view it. That's how I like. I'm cool. Like I don't be tripping off that shit. You like till she got fat ass? I seen it. I liked it too.
I love it. Let's look at it together.
See, different strokes for different folks.
Let's look at it
A lot of
together.
girls ain't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, question. So that makes me think about a threesome. So let's just talk hypothetical. If you were to have a threesome with your lady, do you feel like that might be opening up the door for you to kind of want to step out and like cheat, or like do you feel like it backfires low
He's
key?
smiling. So you already done this before?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I mean, I appreciate it, but you feel me?
I appreciate
definitely
it.
will. Like, we'll have a good time, but I mean, I don't think that'll be something she'll do on a regular. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I'm saying if you have it with a shorty, with two,
You think,
your
like,
lady
would it
and
be
the shorty.
okay for me to keep doing it?
Do you feel like that opens the door for you to like, as a man having a threesome? Do you feel like that like gives you a little bit of initiative? Like, I kind of want to do this without her. Like, does that kind of give you the idea in the back of your head? You know.
I mean,
Okay,
I have
because
to let
sometimes
her
it
know
does.
At that point, at that point, I have to let you know because you already know.
I kind of want to switch gears because that's just how it is. So speaking on all that, are you into any fetishes or any kind of anything exotic, anything interesting?
Let me explain what she mean by exotic. Because the shit that I like, she say that is exotic. The shit's regular shit. Exotic for her is like a nigga spitting in the bitch mouth.
And I said peeing on you.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't know why the fuck she kept saying that.
Because it's all weird.
That ain't my thing.
It's all that's not my thing, but I'm saying I feel like it's all categorized in the same kind of realm. It's like it's weird because spitting in your mouth, I've done it before, but it's weird.
Do you guys feel like
there's
it's weird?
no pleasure. There's no getting your ass ate, getting your pussy ate, getting all that toe sucked. That's all stimulating. I feel like getting spit in your mouth. What is stimulating about that? You love that. I don't understand that.
So you're sucking nipples.
Huh?
Stimulating.
That's all. Yeah, that's all stimulating. I get all of that. I get all of that. But things like spitting in your mouth, peeing, all that shit. That's not stimulating. Like what is? That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's a weird fetish. Is what I'm saying. Do you have any weird, abnormal fetishes? Anything?
And for the people that's watching, it's not weird. I don't like when people say that.
It's not okay. It's not weird. Okay, it's not weird. I mean, all right, it's not weird.
Yeah, let's clean that up.
No fetishes.
Okay.
What do you like?
Yeah, we about to talk.
I'm with the cool shit.
Not regular humping.
Yeah, no, we on pretty like money. I'm with her.
I know you're not just humping. So what turns your lady turn you on how? What she do? Like what she know she gotta.
Bro, they can edit shit out. Say that shit you be saying.
Shout out to his lady too.
We gon' shout out to the lady.
We do what we do.
No, but like okay, so all right.
Like you do what you do. Like it sounds boring. Like you just.
I mean, if it's boring, it's boring to whoever presume it to be boring. It ain't boring.
No, but like, what do you? So, what is your like? What are some things that you like to get into? There's some people that have limits. There's some people that have limits. There's some people that there's things that they will never do. There's some people that would never eat ass. That would never. I mean,
I ain't on eating that shit.
Really?
I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a nap.
It's nasty. Look at it.
I'm gonna take a nap. You not doing that either? All right, talk your shit. Talk your shit. Listen, on some real shit. We is grown. We is
Ain't nothing
grown.
wrong with it, but I ain't with that though. So you feel me?
Why? What's wrong with it?
I'm just not putting my tongue with
Está loco. Él está loco.
I'm straight though. I'm good.
So are you sucking toes? Are we like I
don't suck toes.
Oh, what the fuck you do?
What the fuck are you do? You hold hands?
Yeah, that's what I'm if it's
You a
basic. If it's basic, it's basic. But I ain't putting my tongue in nobody's ass.
Okay.
So all right. Let me ask a
He's a
question.
lover.
Okay, this is you know we on the subject. Might as well. When it comes to head for a man, would you rather extremely sloppy toppy or
Yeah, I'm with
regular
the extreme. Yeah. The
you know what's crazy? I noticed that. Like I have a situation.
I thought all niggas like
but like drip, like this, you of course make it wet, of course.
Yeah,
but when it's drip, like on your leg, like on your you know what I'm saying, like down here, like right here,
he's doing your
like
thing.
the gooch. If it's dripping, it needs to be dripping. It needs to be completely. So I just wanted to know, because from a man's standpoint.
Yeah, I'm with that right there. I ain't with the regular, dry mouth.
Okay, but you're and so in return you're giving head, like you're not like on some Jamaican shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, at least you're doing that since you're not eating ass, because that's kind of crazy.
That's not, I actually don't like it.
It's a great time.
I mean, for you as a woman,
So
I don't like it.
So would you like? So you never done anal?
Nah.
Okay. Would you put like a vibrator in there? Would you?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to see.
I've done that.
Okay, because some people just like they're very.
Yeah.
There's certain things they just not by the. Okay.
I'm not putting shit.
Okay. You have your limits. I mean, you have your limits. Everybody has their limits. It's important to have your limits. Okay.
But no, this is fun. It was such a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for hanging out with the show. And you have really good friends. Shout out to your friends on the side.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to the audience. So thank you for tuning in to Pretty Like Money. We appreciate you so much, and we will be back. And tell your mama and your uncle and your auntie, and tell motherfuckers to follow us, and tell motherfuckers to subscribe. Cause I mean, I'm not doing this shit for no reason. Run it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stay tuned.
I'm about to text my bae
for the next episode in the embassy.
In the embassy.
Period. We're out.